I love how you can do so many different things with math and science. There are so many different problems and challenges you can face and so many different ways to answer these problems.
If you like math and science and you like helping to fix problems and being a leader, then engineering is something to consider.
I've always loved science and math. People told me, like, maybe you want to think about engineering. I'm like, well, what is engineering?
I was probably in about high school when I learned what engineers can really do and all the different industries that they're involved in. I didn't realize engineers are involved in almost everything in our lives.
So my definition of engineering is taking math and science and things that you learn in class and applying it to the real world to solve problems.
Engineers are people who break down problems really quickly and they figure out where they are right now and what goals they need to be setting to get to a future point.
I think it's really important for schools to attract girls into engineering because it's something that is portrayed as like a man's world and that a lot of girls can't be interested in that sort of thing. And so girls that are math and science oriented have been told engineering is only for men, and so they go into a field that they don't necessarily enjoy when actually they could be great engineers. They could be women that changed research and changed the engineering field, but they don't get that opportunity because they were told that they couldn't do it.
I remember when I was younger, I didn't think engineering was really an option because I knew that I liked math and such things like that, but engineering was something that other people did. And it wasn't until I actually got my hands on doing something that I realized, oh, I can do this, I like this, why can't I do this?
So I think a lot of people get really psyched out by the idea of them being like the only girl in their class or the only one taking this test. Once you sit down and realize that male or female, you both have the same brain and you both have the same exact capabilities, and that people at the university are cheering both of you on equally, it's not as big of a deal as you think it will be.
Most of my engineering friends are female, and that's really encouraging since engineering is such a male-dominated field. It's nice to have people around you that have the same goals as you.
So I'm currently an intern for HP Inc. I've been there about 6 months now. I actually personally get to work with an engineer who's been on the job 30 plus years. She's seen the industry change a bit. And so there's definitely a sense of community when you see another female in the room and you're like, oh, hi! I get to see you. It's very supportive. I've yet to meet someone who isn't like, do you need help? Like, what do you need advice? So it's definitely pretty nice.
At U of H specifically, there are a ton of female engineers. I feel like it's really grown and is something amazing. And anywhere I look, I know there is another girl engineer who I can talk to, whether in classes or someone who's on my floor in my dorm.
I'm currently at a Women in Engineering Mixer event, and I'm getting to meet professionals from Chevron Phillips and talk to their people in HR, as well as the engineering field. And so this is just one example of an opportunity that the university has provided me to meet other female engineers doing what I want to do in the future. Everyone's here to help you at the university, male or female, but they definitely make sure that if you are female, you're finding your place here as well.
I think it's really important to attract women to engineering because if you have a job and only half the population is working there, I think there's just a whole nother insight that these women are going to have with their unique experiences. With more women engineers, we'll find more solutions and maybe we'll be able to cure things like cancer and we'll be able to find ways to fix problems that we haven't fixed already.
My goal in life is to impact the world through problem solving.
And I want to make significant impact in somebody's life.
I'm currently working in a solar energy research lab, trying to figure out how to make flexible solar cells less expensive.
I like to problem solve, and in the future I hope to be in the energy industry.
Hi, I'm Marissa Ramsey, and I would like to be a chemical engineer.